And in Chennai, after her thumping victory in the recent Tamil Nadu elections, Jayalalithaa will be sworn in as the Chief Minister today. She will be sworn in along with 28 others, including her trusted Lieutenant and Finance Minister in the outgoing cabinet, Paneerselvam, in a function at the Madras University Centenary auditorium. Preparations are on in full flow to make the event a gala one. The event will also be attended by Union Minister Venkaiah Naidu, who will represent the central government. Now, sources have told India Today that DMK Chief Karunanidhi and his son Stalin have been invited for the ceremony by Jaya, and Stalin is also likely to attend the event. Let's go across to Rohini Swami joining us on the phone lines with more details on this. Rohini, in the past, of course, we've seen Jayalalitha's coronations have always been rather grand. A lot of supporters on the streets. The guest list, of course, filled with the who's who from Tamil Nadu as well as across the country. Take us through the preparations this time and who really figures in that guest list. All right, we'll get back to Rohini for more details, but it's going to be a grand affair. In fact, those are shots that you see on your screens from last night where the entire university, Madras University, has turned completely green. We understand that a huge number of supporters are gathering for this particular event. It's also, of course, a loaded guest list. From the centre, Venkaiah Naidu will be attending. The last time around, Prime Minister Modi was there, but this time, remember, the Prime Minister is in Iran, which is why Venkaiah Naidu will be there. Besides that, we also understand a formal invite has been extended to DMK Chief Karunanidhi as well as his son Stalin. We do expect Stalin to be present there. Besides them, of course, we're expecting the top Kollywood stars, including the likes of Rajnikant, Kamal Haasan, to be present. We'll have to wait and watch to see if they do accept that particular invite. But of course, a lot of the spotlight also on the cabinet ministers of Jayalalithaa. She's more or less retained the same faces, 13 new of them in the cabinet as well. Paneerselvam has retained his finance ministry portfolio. Malai has been chosen as the pro tem speaker. He's a veteran in the Tamil Nadu Assembly, of course. Bhaskar has retained the health ministry portfolio in the cabinet. Besides that, of course, we also know that the names of Anbaragan and several others figure in this list. Let's once again go across to Rohini for more details on this. Rohini, if you could get us up to date on the guest list for the coronation today.
Well, as of now, we have the one interesting point to start with is that this swearing-in ceremony of Jayalalithaa will be without any Congress chief minister or ministers that have been invited. This will be a no Congress event because she has not invited any of them, but she had also invited the Prime Minister, Mr. Narendra Modi, but because he's travelling in Iran, he has deputed Venkaiah Naidu, who will be there, amongst many other dignitaries and many other chief ministers of various states. But let me also tell you, Akshita, but what will be interesting is the fact that she will be swearing in at Madras University, and it is also known to by people that the reason why she's chosen this place is it's because this location is a lucky one for her, and because she has been twice as lucky to become chief minister, she has actually identified this area. Now we're talking about, you also talking about this AIADMK cabinet, which has turned out to be a well-balanced one according to the AIADMK, especially between 29 ministers. We're going to see a lot of new faces. Now the people who have been invited also to be a part of the oath-taking ceremony also will get to see a lot of new faces from the AIADMK side, and this is to bring a fresh perspective to the government. As we all know that Jayalalithaa has made umpteen number of promises this time in her manifesto, and as she ascends the seat of this chief minister once again, it will be a test for her how she will go ahead and deliver these.
Absolutely, Rohini. Thanks for joining us with those details. And as you pointed out, of course, in the cabinet, we're seeing quite a few new faces as well. In fact, Jayalalithaa will be sworn in along with 28 other ministers who will also be taking the oath today. And these include some of her most trusted party members, really giving you a breakdown of who her cabinet comprises of. Paneerselvam, who briefly also became the chief minister, remember, in 2014, will retain the finance portfolio. Senior member of the Tamil Nadu Assembly, Malai, will be the pro tem speaker. Bhaskar will retain the health ministry. Selvaraj will keep the cooperative society ministry. Velumani will retain the local body administration portfolio and KP Anbaragan will get the higher education ministry. Now Uday Kumar has managed to retain revenue department and Thangamani will be the new electricity minister. CV Shanmugam, who was dropped by Jaya from the cabinet in the last term, will be back as prisons and law minister.